Welcome to the Winning Move Podcast. This is our weekly market update with Michael Zuber, the man who I go to for all financial education and world market updates. How you doing, Mike? And
doing
one
great,
of my really good friends too.
Yeah, don't forget that last part. We are friends. We're friends first.
Biggest takeaways from this week, and then I want to talk about yesterday. I think yesterday was a really big deal.
Yeah, I think yesterday was a big deal. It'll be interesting for follow through next week. But really, the big news of the week for me is kind of came on Tuesday, actually, of all days. Jerome Powell, right, was renominated on Monday.
Yeah.
Right, because last week we talked about, hey, who's it going to be? I was starting to lean the other way, but it came out with Powell on Monday. On Tuesday, Jerome Powell came out and said, you know what? Investors next 2 years are not going to be as easy as the last 2 years, right? The Fed has been in the market in a big way, quantitative easing, buying mortgage-backed securities, buying treasuries, just flooding the world with currency or dollars. It has been remarkably easy to make money the last 2 years. It is crazy for me to say that. The last 2 years, if you were invested in stocks, you won. You invested in crypto, you won. You invested in real estate, you won. And Jerome Powell is basically coming out and saying in not so clear words, but I'm going to translate it for you. The next 2 years are going to be harder.
Yeah.
And some of you idiots are going to lose a lot of money. Because there's a lot of people that got lazy, that got bailed out by the market. The market made you and you don't recognize it. You think you're Warren Buffett. You think you're Sam Zell. You think you're Donald Trump, and you're not. You got lucky because of when you started. It's going to get hard, I think.
Oh, yeah. What's going on, Pups?
Yeah, I got him. Sorry.
Oh, no problem, bro.
Yeah. Happy wanted to say hi, I guess.
Hey, Happy.
Sorry.
What's going on, Emilio? Emilio says hi.
Awesome. Hey, guys.
Hey, I'm in his profile picture right there.
Yeah, I see that. You're looking good, man.
Thank you. All right. And then yesterday, everything, it was a Black Friday sale for the world.
Yeah, it really was. And, if you were looking for a discount yesterday, it might be a good time to get in. But what happened yesterday? So let's just play it out. So again, you have to realize that I told you last weekend that Friday was going to be a half day. The market was only open for a half day. It was closed Thursday, open for a half day. The other thing you have to realize is the true professionals, the ones that were out there that we know, they were enjoying the Thanksgiving break. They were not trading yesterday. So we had a half day with a skeleton crew. And unfortunately, we got news that, we have another virus mutation. Viruses mutate. This should not be news to anyone. It is news because this mutation is a little different than the rest. It's on the spike protein and all of this stuff. And it sent shockwaves. People immediately got scared because heading into the week, I think it was, I don't know if it was Germany or somewhere else had locked down again, like a fourth wave. Then we have this thing in South Africa. Then people are going to stop flying to or flying from. And oh my God, the world's falling apart again. And people just sold and sold and sold. And the other thing you have to realize, again, it's people, if you're going to be gone for the 4 days, you probably put in what's called a stop loss order.
Yeah.
Right? You're like, hey, my cost basis is 80. It's trading at 120. I'll put a stop loss at 90, for example. So you're still a win. But what happens when the machines take over, which is what I'm convinced happened yesterday, a lot of those stop losses got wiped out, right? It hit 90 and bam, it bounced off of it, but it took you out. So you're out. So Friday was an interesting day. If you had the stomach to jump in, the last 20 minutes was your time, right? Last 20 minutes of trading. It'll be interesting to see what happens Monday, right? Because the news so far, it's now Saturday morning. It really hasn't gotten worse, right? We haven't heard about this or that. I think there's some plane that had 60 things in the 60 positive in the Netherlands somewhere. But I don't know. Monday's going to be interesting. Does it follow through or does the buy the dip come racing out? So it's going to be interesting.
Even crypto took a hit yesterday.
Dude, Bitcoin's in an official bear market. It's down 20% from the peak.
Yeah, what is it right now? I think I looked at it this morning. It's like 55 grand. I bought some, but I don't like it. But Cardano, I bought some Cardano. Cardano dropped like almost 50%. It went from like
Cardano got
250
hammered.
right? It got hammered, dude. And so I bought some more Cardano.
No, you went shopping. Good for you.
I went shopping. I went a little bit of shopping. Have you heard about what's going on with like the cryptos and stuff?
No. What's going on?
Wild. I put in like $3,000 across 3 separate DAOs, and I'll send you screenshots, bro. 500% APY.
Really?
Yeah, and it's the way it works, right, is so whenever the APY goes up, the coin value goes down, and then whenever the coin value goes down, the APY goes up, and then whenever the coin value hits a certain mark, they have it, and so you can always it keeps it stable no matter what you do.
Okay.
I'll send you some videos. It's fascinating.
Okay. Yeah.
Kyle Man Stanley. What should I buy in Coinbase right now? I say, bro, Cardano's on sale. I believe in Cardano and the underlying technology.
Yeah. So I only have 4 coins, Kyle. I treat them as an insurance policy. I'm not a trader. So I have Bitcoin, Ethereum, ADA, and then a flyer on one called REN, REN. Those are the only 4 I have. Don't have any more. Not adding more. Just an insurance policy in case the world goes crazy.
And Kyle Man says happy.
Kyle's blowing up, man. I wish to be him someday. He's my hero. He knows how to run a group. 100,000 people or whatever's in his group. Bro. Newly engaged to a wonderful lady. He's living life. He's got the good life. That guy.
Edwin Rodriguez says, "What about Solana?" I bought some. I don't have a ton of Solana, bro. I have like $500 in Solana, but I don't. For me, it's taking in all those variables, bro. Like you can only do so many things at once, and my mind can only solve so many problems. And to really educate yourself on a cryptocurrency, unless you're like really just gambling, and yes, I do gamble with some crypto shit.
Yeah.
But like I don't know. For me, I'm not a full-on crypto guy, and so it's easy to get lost. And then what's the main thing that makes you all your fucking money that you put into crypto? Is like what a lot of people run into.
Yeah. The other thing I want to say about this is there was this thing called meme stocks, right? Remember AMC and all these other stocks that went to the moon. Crypto is full of pump and dump, rug pulls, all of these things. I don't chase any of that stuff. If I get the feeling that it's all momentum based, I run the other way. And I think crypto is horror. I think more the average person is going to lose their ass in crypto. But there'll be some people that make just a killing.
Oh, it'll make more billionaires than ever. Like, but more than anything.
Oh, sure. Yeah, there'll be some billionaires, no doubt. But the average person, they're going to be late to the party. Yeah. They're going to be getting in when the rich ones are getting out. It's the ultimate pump and dump, rug pull. And if you're not going to go learn the technology and learn the team, like there was a crypto out there that I talked about, I don't know, it's Dogecoin, right? There's no team. There's like one guy named Billy. There's another 5 billion. Technology. There's just nonsense.
Too big of a market cap. But you got to take all these things in consideration, right? To where the reason crypto hasn't even been used as a currency because the blockchain hasn't been good enough yet. And even with Ethereum, bro, you're going to pay $50 for any transaction you want to fucking do, period.
Yeah. That's why I'm a real estate investor. I've been in real estate investor for 20 years. I focused on what I do. 10 years ago, I wanted an insurance policy. 10 years ago, I bought gold and silver. And the insurance paid off. In 2012 or 13, I sold it all and I bought 3 houses. This year, my net worth is bigger. I don't want to hold that much gold and silver. I bought digital gold and silver. It's just an insurance policy. I'm not a trader. I'm not really even an investor. I bought 1%. I'm good to go. Done.
And I don't trade either. I really just buy it and I plan on it just staying there. Saying somewhat of a hedge, right? Like I plan on staying there. If it makes me money, cool. If it doesn't, I'm not going to die. But I feel like I have less faith in the US dollar than you do. And that's why I'm getting more and more into crypto. Because I think
I think that's fair.
On that, bless you. But whoever Facebook user this is, buy the dip Black Friday sale. Yes, I believe that. And then Mana, ENJ, and Metaverse coins. My business partner Chase has been talking about buying Metaverse coins. Did you see that piece of land that sold for like $2.3 million?
Yeah, I did.
You don't want to buy digital real estate?
No, it doesn't produce cash flow.
Okay. What were the other big takeaways from this week besides Powell and Black Friday?
Well, the consumer is going to be the next one, right? Again, my entire investing career since I left college with an econ degree has been studying the consumer. Right now is a really weird time. The consumer is telling us they're afraid. Inflation, virus, jobs. Now we're getting smash and grab robberies at all these different stores, right? Mobs are breaking in and stealing stuff. And then what are they doing? They're out spending gobs of money. This holiday weekend is supposed to be like $870 billion or something stupid.
Oh, wow.
So the fact that people are telling us they're scared, but they're acting entirely different, that doesn't normally happen. So we're going to see what happens. And again, I think it's really easy. I think there's an example I talked about on the daily financial news that I think will make sense. In the UK, there is fear that there will be an alcohol shortage by Christmas, right? Wines and spirits. So they are telling people we're not going to have alcohol for Christmas. So guess what happens? Everybody and their brother runs out to the store, overbuys, and lo and behold, there is a alcohol shortage for Christmas. That is happening in the United States. What are you hearing about today? Supply chain retailers. Yeah. So what are people doing? They are out spending gobs of money because they don't want to be empty on Christmas. And what's going to really, dude, people are so predictable. We're going to spend money, not buy stuff on sale because we're afraid. Then the supply chain will work itself out in January or February. All the stores will get excess inventory and everything will be 50% off, but we'll have no money left. Right now, if I was running a family, like I was 32 or 33 again, I would seriously think about moving Christmas to like April 25th. Seriously. I mean, it is retarded. We do the same thing over and over again. We don't respect our money. We don't respect our hard and it's all predictable. These dominoes are falling as I expect. It's all predictable. It's so funny.
What's the thing that you called out this morning? You're like, other people said I was crazy for saying this. And then, nope, here I am, right again. What was it? Oh, for calling out the same 70s inflation.
Oh, yeah. People were saying, you're an idiot. It's not the 70s. It's not the 70s. I'm like, really? Okay. It's not an oil shock. Sure. But think, get your head out of your ass. It doesn't have to be like the same exact thing. We just have a different scarcity. We have what I think the scarcity is today is the hourly worker. Right now, what is happening in retail and restaurants, people can't find. There's like 10 million openings and 7 million unemployed or something crazy like that. There is a constraint in the system, and it is the hourly worker. And that's just going to cause wage inflation. Wage inflation causes other inflation. And oh, by the way, if you're a real estate investor, let me just tell you one thing. You love wage inflation because when your tenants make more money, you can charge more rent. It is a simple formula. So again, I have this saying, I have this shirt, this bumper sticker. It says, I use inflation to get rich. It's a very simple formula. Cheap ass 30-year debt in an inflationary environment. My net worth will go up. My income will go up. It's really, really easy. But yet most of you all are going to go out and spend stupid money on Black Friday things. And I'm just going to keep buying assets.
Our team really did pretty good with all that stuff. I didn't know.
Your team's awesome, dude. They did that. I actually challenged them yesterday to create me wrapping paper for one rental at a time. They delivered in like 8 hours. They're amazing.
Bro, they fucking stay on it. They're amazing.
They're amazing.
Shout out the Clockwork team. You guys are doing awesome, guys. Any other? Jesus Christ. I bought a hot tub.
No, that's not an asset. I hope you bought it for cash. You didn't do buy now, pay later. Dude, that buy now, pay later is going to destroy millennials and Gen Z.
So legitimately, this is one of our so at our ecom mastermind, everything they were talking about making bigger bundles for yesterday, so you could sell it on buy now, pay later. Oh. So they just bundled everything together, and that way, instead of the average cart value being like $50, like bro, our average cart value will jump up to $3,000. And they turned it into a buy now, pay later package. Their cart value went up significantly, and then it was like, well, you bought it, and it was like a gift for him, a gift for her, a gift for grandma, a gift for grandpa. and you throw it all together in one package, and all they had to do was package it right. And then they made I don't know. I got to talk to them on Wednesday, but with that plan, I was like, bro, you're gonna make so much more money with all that buy now, pay later stuff.
Yeah, buy now, pay later is great for the seller. It is horrible train wreck for the buyer. I looked at a buy now, pay later just because I'm that way. So again, everybody knows I'm a Warriors fan. I have season tickets. I've only sat courtside once. I went like, hey, what did it cost to do courtside? So they're like $4,000 a ticket. And then it said buy now, pay later. I'm like, let's just see. $400 or no. Yeah, it was $400 a ticket, $800 each. Right. So 2 tickets. I was going to pay like 3x the value in a year. That's an absurd amount of interest. Don't ever do buy now, pay later. If you can't afford to buy it twice, as Jay-Z says, don't buy it.
As well. So what we're thinking about doing is for our courses, we're going to do a buy now, pay later package.
Yeah, you might as well. That's great for the seller.
Right. But from what I looked at, they just broke it up into separate payments. I didn't see any interest payments from what I was reading.
Well, no, they don't charge interest because they don't want to get charged for usury. Right. So it's just a fee. That's the whole magic difference. It's not hitting your credit report. It's not doing this, not doing that. But yeah, it's like 3x the price. I calculated the word is 270%.
Damn.
My total price over 12 months versus buying it.
What was the buy now, pay later application that you were going through? Do you remember?
It was probably a firm because it was the Warriors. I'm sure it was a firm. I don't know that for sure though.
As well. And Kyle, by the way, even though you bought it in cash, I'm pretty sure that thing depreciates in value by 80% as soon as you like touch it.
Yeah. Yeah, but he's going to use it with his. Yeah, anyways, we won't go there. He'll be fine. Kyle's going to be drinking wine in that tonight or whatever it is. He's going to be okay.
All right. Well, we're going to get drinks with Kyle tonight. And his
good for you.
fiance.
Yeah. They're such a great couple. That's great.
Anything else this week that was big? I'm trying to get these going every week. So this is the biggest takeaways of the week.
No, the biggest takeaways, again, the key of doing this, there's only a couple that really move the needle. The fact that Jerome Powell is telling a lot of people watching this are investors. A lot of you made a lot of money. A lot of you, if you stood back and really realized the market made you. There are people that are flipping homes and wholesaling that aren't any good at it, but they made money because the timing was right. Next 2 years, not going to be the same as the last 2.
So you just think it's all going to come to like a halt?
No, I think there's a real estate slowdown, right? I think the best people on the planet make a lot of money in a slowdown, but everybody makes money in a ramp up, right? Anybody can make money when the market did what it did the last 2 years. All you had to do is buy and hold. When the market gets flat, the professionals come out, right? Like the best flippers in the world, EVC homes, they're going to still be killing it.
Yeah.
Jason Pritchard, who you called and I have called the best investor in Fresno, still going to kill it. It's the people that, oh my God, I was 2 months late and I didn't do the right quality and I paid too much, but I still made money. And they just do it again. Those people are going to get rocked.
Yeah. I mean, those people get rocked anyways, generally, even in an upward market, right? Because they don't develop anything, right? They just like go and they don't learn from it.
Dude, I've been here before. I've been here. This is my 3rd go around. There are so many people that made money the last 3 years that are going to get rocked. And it's more than half. There are half of you are going to start losing money.
And you think that'll be on everything or just real estate?
Well, I think it's on everything. I think Jerome Powell is taking his foot off the gas. When Jerome Powell is printing money and there's all these assets, the money goes to a certain set of assets and everything goes up. Guess what? The tide's going to go out. He's going to start extracting equity, and that is going to cause the best of the best to win and everybody else to lose.
How can everyone else prepare themselves for said situation?
You need to go back and audit your business and figure out. A lot of you made money and you think making money makes you great. Go back and audit it. Were you 2 months late? Why were you 2 months late? Did you get an FHA buyer with a long list of, had to fix at the end? There's a lot of things to check. Are you buying growth stocks that don't make any money that will be out of business if the market changes? I mean, there's a lot of people who made a lot of, and again, I was this guy 21 years ago. $7,000 to 200. I got cocky. I started gambling, shorting puts, calls, and 200 went to 40 grand over like 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks. I say this as a guy who experienced stupidity. I'm just trying to call it out so others, maybe it goes from 200 to 100. I don't know. I'm just trying to help people not repeat my stupid mistakes.
Awesome. Thank you, Mike. And then Kyle says, just like Robert K says, your assets pay for your liabilities. All right, Kyle, we get it. You own a lot of Airbnbs. It's cool.
And he's a great teacher and a course seller, and he's living the good life,
bro. You're good at business. We get it.
Show off.
We get it. All right, Mike. Thanks for coming on, man. Where can people find out about you?
One rental at a time. Books, YouTube channel, Instagram, website.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Mike.
You got it.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in.
Thank you so much for tuning into this episode of the Winning Move Podcast. I hope it helps you make all the right moves in your life and business. Please make sure to go like and subscribe on any podcast platform that you're listening to, and make sure to go follow me on Instagram @StratDaddy. Thank you guys so much. I'll talk to you soon.